Hey YouTuber, Scooby-Doo here with a little short video on some paint application techniques. I have the Thinkgeek Han Solo and Carbonite novelty desk light that I did a little bit of review on the other day. And if you noticed on that review, the plastic that they used was pretty much all the same color. So what I decided to do is go ahead and add some paint to it, some black wash, and some detail. And I just wanted to show you how that came out. It was really easy to do. Basically used hammered paint. I used a silver and a black and did a couple coatings to give it that texture look, and then I used my different colored spray paints and colored in some of the control panel. Now I didn't actually spray the paint on there, I sprayed onto a little piece of cardboard and then I used a little brush and kind of dabble it on there. And for reference, I have my quarter scale Boba Fett next to him, so the Han Solo isn't quarter scale, but it's still pretty big. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Alright, so that's it. I have a little short tutorial now on the painting of my escape pod that you saw on my Sand Trooper diorama. To show you how easy it is to black wash something. Also stay tuned for tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow evening. I have a buttload. I don't know what a buttload is. I think maybe I meant to say boatload. Buttload. Anyways, I have a lot of stuff coming in tomorrow. And I have a lot of work to do, but I'm going to be adding a bunch of things to the Star Wars wall, and I will show you the Sand Trooper on the wall along with some other things. I'm sorry, I got up way too early this morning. Alright, so go ahead and take a look at these videos, and we'll be right back. So how did I get the pod to look how it does in the diorama? Well, I got some black wash. I also have a couple different colored spray paints that I'm actually just going to be spraying onto the cardboard and using a paintbrush to do a little bit of the detailed work. Now, in the movie, you really can't see that much of a detail in the pod. I mean, you can look at pictures, but from the actual movie, you don't really get to see it that closely. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the black wash and I'm going to basically paint over all the different little things here. And then once I get everything into the little grooves, I'm going to go back with the paper towel and wipe off the excess. And it's going to give it the look that I want. Fortunately, I can't show you on camera because it's too hard. Here, I'll kind of start it, but then I'm going to be stopping the camera. All you do is you take the brush and you wipe it in there. Now it's getting all inside the little crevices and stuff. Now what I'm going to do right after I stop the camera is I'm going to go back with the paper towel and I'm going to wipe off a lot of the extra, except for the paint that's going to be in the little teeny cracks and stuff, and that's what's going to give it the texture and the look. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the camera now so I can clean this up, and I'm going to do the whole pod in this exact same way. Alright, so I actually finished that part. All I did is wiped off what you just saw I did. That's all I did. I used a paper towel and I wiped it off. Then the detail looks pretty darn good. Pretty simple. Now, if you want to know what it looked like before, again, if you forgot, there's that one. Flip it to the next one. It's the exact same thing. So which one do you think looks better? That or that? Again, just a little bit of black wash. Use the brush, then take the napkin and wipe off the excess. Alright, I'm going to finish the rest of the pod and I'll come back in a few minutes. Okay, so I just finished putting the black wash on. Look how much better it looks. I mean, you can see all the detail now. And all I did was take the brush, swiped it on there, and then went back with the paper towels and cleaned off what I didn't want. I either wiped softly to take some of it off, or I wiped it harder to take it all off. But look at that. This is a little $5 plastic toy that is now just being transformed into a highly detailed escape pod. So now I'm going to go in with some rust wash, and I'm also going to put in a couple of colors here and there to see how that looks, and then I'll be finished with it. Again, this whole thing from when you saw it from before, 2 minutes. Literally 2 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to get back to work on it, and we'll take another look in a few minutes. Alrighty, so there we go, all finished. Total is about 10 minutes total. I added some of the yellow colors, you can see, a little bit, gave it a little bit more depth, detail, the engines. Pretty simple. Alright, so back on to the Stormtrooper video. Okay, that's it. Pretty simple, right? Okay, if you have any questions or comments regarding the painting of this Han Solo, feel free to leave them down below. Questions, don't forget to subscribe, and look for that other video tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get it up tomorrow if I can get it all done. If not, it'll be Tuesday. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.
I don't know what you heard about me. But a bitch can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no perms, you can't see. Then I'm a motherfucking P.I.